Indigenous fashion is making waves at art markets, tribal fairs, powwows, and other tribal events, including the art market scene around Santa Fe, New Mexico.
I brought out my protected collection. That's what I'll be showing today here at the Pole Pathways show. And it's just really to show, our strength, our power as Pueblo people, as Tewa people. This is who we are. This is where we take care of ourselves, and we use a lot of red, and our traditional wear is black, but our manto wear is also embroidered in red, so I used a lot of red and black in this collection. We still hold our ceremonies, we still have our language, we still do everything that we've carried on over the years. And with my embroidery, I've incorporated beadwork with it. So just to add that extra elegance to our embroideries. Pueblo embroidery is one of the traditional styles that we have in our village, so I just kind of upped the game when I added the beadwork. But I've been doing beadwork since I was about maybe 11, 12 years old, just doing little things in the village. And we used to have a co-op where we could take our crafts and they would sell it for us. And then when they sell it, they would let you know and you get a little check. So I started doing that and never thought I was going to be creating a brand. I just thought I was going to be making clothing for my kids so they can participate in our ceremonies. They also were powwow kids, so did a lot of powwow outfits for them. And it just eventually grew.
Mountain Flower entered the Indigenous fashion world in 2014, competing in clothing contests, which led her to establish her fashion house in 2020. Her designs are based on New Mexico Pueblo stories, the environment, landscapes, and pottery work.
I created what you call She Brings the Rain outfit. So it was a fully beaded vest, top, and then a ribbon skirt that had ribbon that made it flow like water. And at that time, it was actually 2017, we were experiencing a severe drought. All the farmers at that time, because we're agricultural people, were looking at, we need the rain. We need to feed our fields. We need to grow our crops. And so one of the things was we prayed for rain every single day. So it was amazing when that dress came out. It's pink on top. We have a cloud dance in our village, and it has the cloud flower, what we call the ohuapovi. And it's in the back beaded, and then it has our tiguena signs, which are like the lightning bolts and rain symbols. And then it talks about like the immersion of our lakes and water and streams. And then when you look at the skirt, it goes from water depth to like movement. So the darker the water, the darker the skirt, like ombre down into a different color.
The Survival to Fashion collection is inspired by and made for the youth. Our adults could wear it too. It's just really comfortable, casual wear that you could wear while you're going to a powwow, a basketball game, a fashion show, something that you're still representing your Native identity and you're still promoting Indigenous fashion, but you're not feeling too overwhelmed with the designs and the patterns. And my nail collection is inspired by beadwork that my mother made me when I danced in Junior Girls Fancy when I was a little girl. And so I took the pattern, the geometric pattern, and then I just changed it into my color palette, and I just played with the design concept and made my own design. And so nail is the number 4 in my Cree language, and I'm a 4th generation beater and sewer. And so that's what the nail collection represents, is the 4 generations of me beading and sewing and now being an Indigenous fashion designer to represent my family legacy.
Jarvi, who's from Montana, mixes her traditional heritage in her designs. She has 3 clothing lines: ready to wear, upcycled, one-of-a-kind pieces, and Indigenous luxury.
My inspiration for my designs, it comes from my heritage, from my culture, and also too the geometrics comes from my Cree culture. Being a Cree woman, we use a lot of geometric designs. And then also too, I love neons. So I'm one of the only Native American Indigenous designers that has a full neon palette. So I love vibrant, colorful neon colors. And so that, I just always loved neons. And so it wasn't really specific like from one thing where I got the inspo from, but I always include neons in my designs. And then I just mix my culture with contemporary and make it my own. Like a lot of people tell me like it makes them happy or they instantly smile just because of the colors, because how bright they are and vibrant, and it just instantly like puts a smile on their face. And like from older people, like they share stories of their younger days of like when neons were in trend or on trend for them, and they share stories about when they used to wear neons back in their day. So I love like hearing those stories, and it's just like I get a good response like that where people instantly smile and they share stories. And I like that about the neon collection, about the vibrant colors, about it brings up memories from people, you know, when it brings up memories from them, like good memories. And so I feel like that is something cool to share. Indigenous fashion means a lot to me. Like I live and I strive for Indigenous fashion, and that's why I'm here. Lately at my fashion shows, I've been saying I'm here for Indigenous fashion. This is my 12th Indigenous fashion show this year alone, and I love it. The whole industry, from the models to the makeup artists to the videographers, just everybody, everything it entails to put on an Indigenous fashion show. And it's growing, and I can't wait to see it in the future. It's still, to me, it's still brand new yet. It still has like a lot of room for us to grow and to expand, and it's only getting more exciting and more great for our people.
Well, I think it's just having that ability to make that statement of who we are and being proud of who we are, and sharing that with everybody. You know, it has meaning. It's just not something that we put on, you know. We always have a story, a backstory. We always have, you know, a way of teaching of the people that we are and who, you know, where we come from.